That's all you have to do?
Yes.
Oh. Welcome to Bold Chat.
Woo!
Today's Wednesday, August 10th. Thank you so much
10th.
for joining us.
Yeah.
For another exciting episode.
Of Bold Chat.
Nope. How was your weekend, Andrew? What'd you do?
It was great. I went to a Mets game on Friday.
Yeah.
I went to
By the way,
tie-dye class on Saturday.
I realized the weekend was like 5 days ago, but I'm just, want to know what was up because we haven't spoken since.
Yeah, no, it's impossible to get in communication with each other when the mics are off. Yeah, and then I went to a tie-dye class on Saturday.
Tie-dye class?
Yeah.
You have to take a class for that.
Well, no, it wasn't
You can't
a class.
just follow the instructions on the bag? What?
So was it called Tipsy Tie-Dye?
Oh, was it the taco place?
Should I speak, or do you want to just cut in with your little zingers here?
It wasn't a zinger. I thought, don't you eat at Tipsy Taco?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's a place by my house. Never mind. Go on.
So
I think they went out of business.
Okay. So I did Tipsy Tie-Dye. You bring wine and you tie-dye. My friend Miranda scheduled it for us, and that was a really fun time. I made a really cool... Do you want to see it?
Is it a shirt?
I mean, yeah.
Are you going to wear it?
Pick a premium item. So I made a premium item.
Are you going to smoke your weed and wear it here?
Yeah, I'm going to smoke my weed and wear my tie-dye.
Let me see.
I am. Just give me a second.
How many people were in this class?
A lot. Well,
Really?
It wasn't a class. It was just like there was a bachelorette party.
I could see you doing pottery.
Look at that.
Ooh. It looks like you left it on like a piece of metal and it rusted.
See, I wanted that.
It looks like
I wanted
rust.
like a desert-looking tie-dye shirt, and so I made one.
Cool.
And the thing was, you got to pick your colors. It was so cool. See, those are the colors.
I'm very impressed by you, Andrew. Is that just a long sleeve shirt or is that a sweatshirt?
A sweatshirt. And it's cool because you can, when you go, they have like a bar, and you just pick your colors, and then they teach you kind of how to do it. And there's so many different patterns you could make. We should go.
You're very proud of yourself.
It was so much fun. I was shocked.
It is a sense of accomplishment. There's no doubt about it.
And the girl who made it, she's did it with her brother. They just opened it up in Hoboken. They opened a store together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oops. So, yeah, I went there, and, Mets game on Saturday, and then I had dinner with my family yesterday, and 3 days ago.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I finished up painting Cooper's room. I decided that I don't think I'm ever going to paint.
Yeah, no,
again.
painting is awful.
It's a lot.
Taxing.
And I wound up having to do 3 coats instead of
Yikes.
2 on one of the walls because you could still see like the purple paint showing through. And then you peel the tape off, and it ran underneath it, so I had to fix all that. It really
Misery.
I always thought it was going to be like a therapeutic, cathartic, nice experience. Because
nothing of the sort.
Painting, it's nice and whatever, but the stuff drips and it gets all over the place, and what a giant pain in the ass.
It starts off nice.
Yes.
Because you're like, I could do this.
Yep.
And the first couple of brush strokes, you're like, wow, this is taking up a lot.
Yep, and then you got to tape off the whole thing, and that took me 2 hours to tape all the molding. And
when you first start, it's so delicate where you're like, oh, no drip marks.
Yeah,
and then
like,
by the end of
this.
it, you're like, damn it.
And then the worst part about it is there was like what I thought was a nail coming through the wall, So I banged it in with the hammer, and the hammer went right through the wall, and I made a hole in the wall because it looked like a nail head, but it was not a nail head.
Oh no!
It was just where the sheetrock was.
Oh boy!
And so I had to get stuff. Plaster, whatever the hell it is, and I filled the hole, and then I had to smooth it out and whatever. It was an ordeal.
How was your birthday?
My birthday was a lot of fun.
Yay!
It was good. I had a nice birthday. Went to the beach with the girls. Made sure there were no sharks.
Good.
I used Cooper as a shield.
Great.
So
so you use your daughter.
I held
as
her
a
in the
shield.
water. I would stick her hand out as testing the waters.
Nice.
But no, we had a good time, and but lots of helicopters. They look from above because it's much easier to see like the shark from above.
Do you have the shark tracking app?
I don't, because I don't think that's a thing.
Oh no, it is.
It's real?
Yeah, they tag the sharks.
What if it's an untagged shark?
Well, I'm sure they exist, but there's a lot of untagged sharks. But for the tagged ones, you could be like, oh wow, it's like on my beach today.
So is it kind of like a tile if you lose your keys?
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing?
Yeah.
Is there a battery that dies?
I don't know, but my dad is fascinated by it, and so is my friend Veronica.
Interesting.
They love it.
Well, I mean, look, the whole shark thing is kind of frightening. It's died down, though. Like, for a while, every day you were hearing of a shark attack or a shark sighting or whatever, and it's dissipated a bit. So I'm okay. I'm not afraid to go in the water. The only thing that was bad about it this time was it was full of, like, little junky jellyfish, and it was full of dead sea crabs. You know the little crabs, the little ones? Yeah. They were like, and just like floating everywhere, and you would step on shit. It was kind of gross this time. Every day is different, though. It just depends on like what the wind blows in or the tides drag in or whatever. Yeah. And, whatever.
Wasn't a big fan. I'm not a fan of the beach.
I love the beach.
I've said it time and time again.
I love it.
Time after time, I say it, and I just...
Cyndi Lauper style?
Give me a pool. Give me a pool. I want to use the pool. I want to sit by my pool. I love my parents' pool. I don't really go in my pool too much, if I'm being honest.
Are you being honest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't, because then my parents keep the pool so cold.
Really?
That's
surprising
freezing.
To me. They like it like that, or they just don't heat it?
I don't know what it is, but they don't like it warm. And like this weekend, it was really warm. It was almost like bath water. I love a warm pool.
Like older people, the cold, it wakes up their extremities.
So are you calling my parents old?
Huh.
Interesting.
That's all.
They are young spring chickens. You take that back.
Okay. But my whole thing about the beach is I love being there. I love hanging out there. It's just getting there and getting a spot. Like the beaches.
See, this is why I hate the damn beach.
I know.
I don't want to fight crowds. I don't want to bring a cooler that I have to lug across the damn Saharan desert sand.
I must say, like when we went to see Froggy,
there's no shade.
We went to see Froggy in Jacksonville. That's what an umbrella is. We went to see Froggy in Jacksonville.
Then I have to lug on my back with the cooler. So I'm just like, and it's hot and it's sticky, and you're sitting next to people that are just loud.
There are some beaches that are massive.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of space, and you have no neighbors. But the beaches on Long Island, they get packed. And it's mostly because there's not really enough lifeguards, so everyone's packed into the section where the lifeguards are. And, you put your stuff down, and you're like, nice space. And all of a sudden, someone comes right next to you.
No.
And then it's just, and people are obnoxious.
Yeah.
They spray the sunblock right there so it goes in your face. They
pick up their towels in the sand.
I have to add, yes, and it blows all over you. What makes kids run because there's a beach? Like, kids cannot walk to or from the ocean. You watch. It's impossible. They go from the towel, run down to the water. They come from the water, run back up to the towel, kicking sand everywhere. Kids they're not capable of simply walking. I noticed that, and it drives me insane. Like, they're so excited to get down to the water, but why are they so excited to come back? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know, maybe to get a towel?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Mom, as they're kicking sand all over everybody. I always say to the kids, I'm like, please be considerate, be careful, walk, don't run because you kick sand all over people's things. But, the average schmo doesn't care.
Schmo.
Yeah, they just, hey, kids, go have fun. The beach is their babysitter. What's the matter? Everything okay?
Oh,
here we go. I'm in a meeting. Meeting.
I got to move something.
Oh, okay. But so now when we go, Amy bought this cool bana thing. It's like one of those. It's not a tent. It's one of these cabanas that you just. But it needs a lot of space. That's the thing. And if you don't get to the beach early enough, you don't have enough space to set up your whole thing. Like there should be like a designated amount of space that you're allowed to have. Like you should get a square. It should be like real estate. There should be squares, and you get that square, and no one else can come into it.
Do you need beach passes in Long Island? Like, do you have to pay for one?
On Long Island. On Long Island. Well, you're not in the island. You're on it. That's a thing.
Sweetie.
No, that's a thing.
Yes, dear.
That's not me. That's actually a thing. People from Long Island get very offended when you say in Long Island because it's on. Anyway, the beach that we go to, you must be a town resident of, so you need a sticker. But that doesn't make it any less crowded. It's a big town. It's the town of Oyster Bay, which encompasses many, 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 many miles and many, many, many towns, if that makes sense. It's weird. It's the town of Oyster Bay, but there's towns and villages.
So like municipalities almost.
Yeah, you could call it that. But I think they call them unincorporated because we don't have a mayor or whatever in our town. You
should run for mayor.
There isn't one. There's no leader of our town.
That would be so fun. I could see you running for something like that.
No.
No?
No, I don't want to deal with that.
You'd get too stressed.
The
minute someone puts like a formal complaint or like,
no,
you would probably walk around with a clipboard and take notes on like everybody's like, we said the grass was 2 inches high, yours is 2.5.
It's not that. I would just be too nitpicky with stuff. That traffic light needs to be repainted.
So when I said the grass height, that's not nitpicky?
No, I wouldn't bother with people's grass.
You say that, but I could see you definitely being nitpicky on grass.
My grass is terrible. So like
I would mow it yourself.
I would report me.
You'd report yourself?
Yes, it's full of weeds and crabgrass and it's brown.
Oh, my God. You definitely would report yourself.
I would. I'm bringing the value of the neighborhood down with my awful lawn.
Oh, my God. You'd hold like a town hall and be like, guys, my grass is terrible.
Look,
I want to be fired.
If you listen and you think that you have a grass service that actually works, like I've tried them all. Green Thumb, Chem Lawn, True Green, all of them, every single one of them. None of them can fix my lawn. None of them, because where we live, like the
I wonder if it's the water.
It's the dirt. It's crap.
Oh,
like
okay.
if you dig down even like 3 inches, it's all rocks. It's terrible.
Well, you know what's very interesting, and I've seen on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
people have stopped doing, or not people, certain people have stopped doing lawns because they say it's just giant like grass. There should not be this much grass. We are not on golf courses. It's not natural. Like things should be growing. So they have live lawns. So it's basically like you have your landscaping, just do your whole lawn is like a landscape.
You mean they like have shrubs in the front?
Shrubs, plants, flowers, everywhere.
How do you go
don't
outside?
put grass
How do you
on.
go outside and play? How do you run with the dog? I don't understand.
You have a backyard.
So
But like your front lawn is like you should just leave it as is. Don't treat
that's a lot of real estate. Look at your parents' house. Could you imagine if that was all just like flowers and bushes and vegetables?
Well, they're just saying there's no reason why you should be taking up that much space with just grass. Nothing grows on it. You have to think it's a dead area.
It's also ugly as hell. If everybody just has random bushes and trees and shrubs,
These people actually made it very nice. Let me see if
it's
I
like
can
a
find
jungle. You drive, you make a left, and you're in a jungle. I don't understand.
one. If you see it, you'll be like, huh, shocking.
But every house would have to be like that.
Well, they're just saying the amount of unused space on your green grass lawn
Yeah,
it's unnecessary.
it's for kids to play.
You have a park.
No, I want to walk out the front door and let the kids play. We run around with the dog in the front yard.
Okay.
We have a good time. We play on the grass. You know, dog pees on the grass, poops on the grass.
Yeah.
I don't need to see that.
It's low maintenance because you get like different shrubs or whatever. Yeah, see? And it's all different flowers.
I see grass.
And shrubs.
They got grass.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. What is this?
That's not grass.
This is not grass?
No.
What is that?
I don't know, but it's not. Yards without grass.
Is it AstroTurf?
Maybe. See? Just like all shrubs.
I think it's weird.
But
they also have to be kept nicely.
Well, again,
and trimmed.
It's more. They're saying it's low maintenance because a lot of these are like my parents have bushes like this in the backyard, and they don't need anything. Like
it looks like the guy that's in that house wants to give you candy and tie you up in the basement. Like that's just weird to me.
Okay.
Can we thank Lee, by the way?
She's
such a wonderful listener. She made us all these little keychains.
Oh, from Utterly Delicious?
Well, she's not from Utterly Delicious. She is a fan of ours who hooked us up with them, as far as I know, unless I'm mistaken, but I think that's how it was. And she made us all these little keychains. They're cassette tapes. You remember cassette tapes, don't you?
Yes.
And your name is on it. And there's a Serial Killers one, and there's a Scotty one. She made them for the whole show. Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you for listening, and thank you for getting us in touch with all the milk and the honey and the cookies and everything.
I did not show them a picture of this lawn without grass, and I just want to do that, and then we can move on.
Well, can you, like, flash it on the screen afterwards?
Can you just flash it on the screen? Add that in post.
Isn't that a thing?
Andrew, can you just add this in post?
Sorry. Your other podcasts need you.
That's okay. Well,
Yeah, that looks great. First of all, this camera is so dirty. Can you wipe it with your shirt?
That's what it looks like.
Can you clean the lens real quick with your shirt?
No.
Why not? It's cloudy. Look at the screen.
It's not cloudy.
It is. Am I just my eyes are going?
My fingerprints on the actual screen.
No,
we don't look like that.
But when I watched it on YouTube, we do look like that. I want it to be like HD quality.
Okay, well then you should get an HD webcam for us.
Don't we have one? We used it for a second.
You should hook it up then. All these changes you want to make. Where's your cereal graveyard? When did we ever get that? We never got that back.
This is Bowl Chat.
Yeah. But, you know, the cereal graveyard, the other things that you every episode promise. Yeah.
Oh, I want to take a break.
We're only 13 minutes in.
What do we do?
Continue talking.
Oh.
When I'm calling you out on something that you don't do too.
What do you stop? You're not calling me out.
Well, no, you call me out.
What did I do?
Clean it. I watched it on YouTube. Can't you add this in post-production? Hey, Scott, what about the cereal graveyard? Where's the commercial? We're not calling each other out, but why aren't you doing things? Go do things for your other podcasts. That's you.
Remember when you were supposed to come in early today, but you didn't?
And what would I have done if I came in early?
We would have had fights.
And had fights.
What are you looking at?
Do you enjoy fighting with me?
No, but I do enjoy your company. I was lonely today.
I mean, when we're in this new studio, are you going to leave the door open into Diamond and I's room?
I don't even know what it's going to look like, so I'm not sure what the possibilities are.
It's going to be a door here.
I don't know what that means.
So you'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
Diamond and I are right next door.
Okay. Why can't you be with me?
Because your room has only room for that.
Are you?
don't
Is
have
it
like
really
this.
that? Am I going to be claustrophobic? Is it that
I don't
small?
know.
I can't sit in a shoebox.
I can't sit in a shoebox either.
They did not think this through very well. They didn't. Yeah. There's no storage space. There's no stuff space for your stuff.
Yeah,
there's nothing. There's no desks. There's nothing.
It feels kind of millennial corporate office-y. Where
Am I
it's
going to
like,
have to stand?
I don't think so. I think you have room for a chair.
Is there room for a chair?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Is it going to be some like futuristic space age chair?
Yeah, it's a space age chair. You actually don't have knobs or buttons. You just sit on the chair like this and just
I float.
Floop, floopity floop.
I'm not.
You'll be like George Jetson.
I good.
George Jetson.
He was just born a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Soon we're gonna have flying cars.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't want flying cars. I would like a Futuraka-cycle.
A what?
A Futuraka-cycle.
What the hell is that?
They say, "Give me pork and beans," and they push the button and it comes out.
Oh, from the Jetsons?
Yeah. Yeah. Rosie.
Oh, the robot.
Rosie the robot.
How did you know the Jetsons?
She went ballistic in one of the episodes because her wires got crossed, and she went crazy.
Do you watch the Jetsons?
I used to. If it comes on, I would watch it. Like Saturday or Sunday mornings, they have the Flintstones are on Me TV.
Huh.
I watch that.
On your birthday, you said you were going to watch the Legacy TV. Did you?
No, Decades, you mean?
Yeah, that.
No, because it's only on weekdays, and my birthday was on a Saturday.
Lame.
I'm so upset.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was D-Day or something, right? 1943 is when the bomb Hiroshima, right? I don't want to say the wrong thing if people are upset, but I know August 6th, 1943, if I'm not mistaken, it was D-Day, right? That's the bomb thing. Can you look it up real quick so I don't sound like an idiot?
So the Normandy landings.
Normandy, yeah.
That's June 6th.
Oh, no, what's August 6th? 1943, I think it was. 1940-something.
Okay, I'm looking.
Put in D-Day. I think it was D-Day.
I literally put in D-Day.
Oh, well, it was something else. It was one of those things. And I'm sorry that if your like dad or grandpa was in the service and I said something stupid. August 6th is something. The bombs dropped.
No.
Yes.
No.
Absolutely. Pearl Harbor. It was Pearl Harbor.
No, Pearl Harbor's in December.
Look it up.
Okay.
Okay, I will look it up.
Pearl
Hey
Harbor
Siri.
is December 7th.
Okay. Hey Siri. What significant event happened on August 6th?
Okay. August 6th, 1945.
45. Okay, I was 2 years off.
Atomic bombings
Hiroshima, right?
were August. So Hiroshima was August 6th.
There you go.
Yeah.
See? Or as some people say,
1945.
Hiroshima.
It actually is Hiroshima.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the way it sounds better, Hiroshima.
Okay.
Well, I've heard it that way.
Yeah.
And then my teacher would say Hiroshima. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no, it's Hiroshima.
Okay. There are a lot of words like that where they sound wrong, but they're right.
Like what's another one?
No, we talked about it not that long ago, and I can't even remember. But
You're losing those brain cells.
like Porsche and Porsche. Do you know that I'll do commercials for this Porsche dealership? I will not say Porsche. I won't.
Stick it to the man, Scott.
Yeah.
Stick it to the man.
Yeah, go get
So
a
badass.
new 2022 Porsche.
Yeah. Or get me a new Jaguar.
I will not say Jaguar. But we'll be back right after this. And we're back! Was that hole big enough for you?
I'm sure.
You say that every time. I can't find the hole.
Lord, baby Jesus.
So what else is going on, buddy? What are you doing? What's coming up? Anything fun?
Yeah. So
you going away?
Yeah. So this Norwegian cruise.
Oh.
I'm going away. Michelle is going to come too, and then we're planning our second half of the trip.
Okay.
So we're getting off in Cork, and I think we might do Marrakesh.
What's Cork?
Ireland.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we might do Marrakesh
Okay.
in Morocco.
That's cool.
And do like a desert camp.
Hey, sounds great.
It does.
Remember the time I was supposed to go, but now I'm not? I mean,
Cool.
it's
So
fun time.
Marrakesh sounds like a really fun time.
I don't even know what that is. It sounds like a person.
It's well, you've been to, like, you've heard of Morocco,
I've heard of Morocco.
like the country.
The things you shake?
That's what Maracas.
Okay. There was a wrestler from Morocco in the 80s when I was a kid. Hailing from Morocco. I don't remember. It was like one of those guys. Go on. Go ahead.
That was probably one of my favorite stories you've ever told.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a bunch of places. There's Fez. There's
Turn your phone
Tangier.
over. Just turn it over, please.
I'm sorry. I am busy. I actually also have to get the food that's downstairs.
Jesus H. Christ.
We should have taken the commercial break.
To take another
Man.
one.
No, we can't do 2 in a row like that.
Well, I mean, what's his middle name, by the way? What does the H stand for? Hiroshima?
No.
What?
Jesus H. Christ.
People say Jesus
Harry?
H. Christ. You know what? Why don't I get the food and you talk for 3 minutes?
I did the last time, and you remember how funny that was when you came back and you were like, "This is dumb."
What do I say?
Well, just get it from the desk. You didn't get anything though,
Because you wouldn't get me my Thanksgiving sandwich.
because they don't sell it anymore.
They do. They can make whatever you want.
Ask Josh. Scotty likes a specific sandwich that they don't make anymore. It's called the Thanksgiving sandwich. This place used to be called Lenny's. It's now called Lenwich. Apparently, and I found this out only recently, there was a bitter battle between the Lenwich brothers. And they don't like each other anymore. There's a Thanksgiving, and they made a Thanksgiving sandwich. I never enjoyed the Thanksgiving sandwich, but I know other people have, but they don't make it anymore. And Scott didn't order his sandwich because they don't make it. And now he's mad at me because of it. And so this is all to say that I got a delicious chicken Caesar wrap. So there's that. Also, this is actually way harder than I thought. Scott's going to make fun of me because of it. Oh, I started watching the show called Only Murders in the Building. Never saw it. Watched 5 episodes last night. It is addicting. It is such a great show. I love it so much. Selena Gomez is great in it. Martin Short is great in it. The guy, Charlie, Steve Martin's in it. It's so good. And I feel like I'm mad that nobody told me to watch the show earlier because it's that good. They're only 30 minutes an episode. It's quick. It's fun. It's simple. It keeps you engaged. Nathan Lane is in it. Like a 10 out of 10 experience. So good. I'm going to ask Scott when he comes back if he watched the show. Did you watch Only Murders in the Building?
No.
Oh my God, you need to.
Okay. So I got your sandwiches. See, it's I'll tell you why they don't have the thing anymore, because that company, it was
They were brothers.
It used to be called Lenny's.
Yes.
And one of them,
I was telling everybody about it.
Oh, because they split apart.
Yeah.
And I bet the one that left was the one that had the Thanksgiving sandwich.
He had the trademark.
Probably.
I never had that one, and I was telling our listeners, I've heard it was good, but I never had it myself.
If you ever have the opportunity to have a Thanksgiving sandwich, they are delicious.
So my friend Nick, his family would make a Thanksgiving casserole.
I know Nick also. You always I know him.
Okay.
And he works here too.
All right. So Nick, his family used to make a Thanksgiving casserole.
I don't like the word casserole.
I got to tell you, I like casseroles. I think they're delicious. And the Thanksgiving one was so good because it would be like you get a little bit of this, you get a little bit of that. Pizzazz. It was delicious.
What's the definition of casserole? Is it just like stuff baked in a thing? Like, because there's a casserole dish, which is that, oval pot looking thing, right? That you just cram stuff in and bake. Like, what's a casserole? What's the definition of a casserole?
Like a baked dish.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Food.
Hey, Siri. Siri, answer me.
Hello.
What is the definition of a casserole?
As a noun, it means a kind of stew or side dish that is cooked slowly in an oven.
Huh.
Do you want to hear the remaining one?
No. Interesting.
Wait, so what is a casserole?
A cooked stew baked and made in an oven?
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird. Because my mom used to make, I guess it was casserole. It was like pasta with sauce and little hot dogs cut up in it. But she made it in the big casserole dish or whatever. Your mind is just elsewhere.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
It's elsewhere. You're busy. If you took a break for like 10 minutes, you'd be okay. You really would.
The thing is,
I know that you're working.
Yeah.
But if it was so important, they'd call you.
no, because like a lot of people, they don't call anymore. I call everybody. If I need an answer, I just call.
Right.
People hate that about me. But it just gets the most direct answer.
I do have to tell you what annoys me. It annoys me when you text somebody, "Hey, how's it going?" and they call you. You obviously,
It's easier.
Yeah, but you're most likely in a situation where you can't talk at that particular moment, so you're texting. Like the other day I texted somebody, I'm like, yeah, what about blah blah blah. Phone rings. No, I can't talk right now. That's why I texted you. I don't know. There should be some sort of etiquette.
I just prefer talking on the phone.
Okay.
I think it's just easier. things can get miscommunicated over text that I dislike.
Yes, there's that because you can't. There's no sarcasm font.
None.
So and
No
I'm very
sarcasm font.
I'm very sarcastic. Like you should be. Why can't you text in italics? You should be able to text in italics.
You could talk to Steve Jobs. No, you can't. He's actually dead.
Isn't he dead?
You could talk to the
Wozniak?
Cook.
Oh, the one that I thought was the old Sam Adams CEO.
Yes,
but isn't.
That was a great time for us.
Yeah,
on
it
this
sure
show.
was. Hey, when's the last time you returned something to a store or Amazon or anything like that?
A couple months ago, I ordered some stuff off of Amazon, and Kohl's in the mall has the Amazon drop-off.
Oh, that's right.
Smartest idea I think Kohl's could have ever done.
I'd rather just stick it in the locker at the gas station. They all have those dumb names.
Yeah.
The one by my house is Produce.
The Amazon lockers are interesting because I feel like you're really putting a lot of trust that someone's like actually going to go and get it.
No, but once you put it in there, it knows it's in there. It's just a matter of whether it disappears or not after you put it in there. But I think once you lock it in there, it kind of knows. But then you can put anything in there. They don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? The thing pops open, you could just do nothing.
Yeah. And Amazon is very, how could I put this? Very... Trusting with return policies.
Yeah, and let me tell you why. Well, first of all, most of the time they just say, you can keep it.
Yeah.
And they send your money back, which is great. But when I was... I had to change out the toilet seat in the kids' bathroom because it was gross. And I accidentally ordered just the regular one that just slams down. You know, we don't need that at 2 o'clock in the morning. Boom! Because they don't... Please. Every toilet seat should be soft close at this point. There shouldn't be any more slamming toilet seats. But anyway, so I ordered the wrong one. And I put it on. I installed it. And then I was like, damn it! I didn't realize it until after I put it on. You know, and at that point, I had already gotten rid of the old toilet seat because it was gross. And I wasn't going to put that thing back on with the piss in the freaking nut.
Thank you.
And so I was like, what do I do? So I real quick initiated a return and ordered the proper one, thinking that they would just say, keep it, you know, and they didn't. So they said, pack it back up. Here's your return label and whatever. The problem is I couldn't leave no toilet seat on the toilet.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Cooper would fall in.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night. So it was used for one day. Like she used it for a day, and then the next day the new one came, and I took the old one off and I put the proper one on, and I sent that one back. You know, but it was technically used, right? If it was used for a day, it was used.
Yeah.
Right? And then I went online, you know, just to check, and when you can order a used toilet seat.
Ew.
So they're going to put that back on sale at a lesser price. But somebody's ass was on there.
I mean...
Well, don't you want a fresh new toilet seat out of the package if you're going to buy a new one?
I get what you're saying, and it's one of those where it's kind of like,
But it's like a bodily thing. It's different if it's like a shower curtain.
This is a pickle that I feel we've gotten ourselves
Isn't it weird?
I think a day used is fine.
But you don't know that if you're buying. Like if you go on there right now looking for toilet seats, it'll say...
It doesn't say 1 day used only.
It'll say, good
Can
used.
we actually go on eBay right now and see if they sell toilet seats?
They do. They sell everything. They sell potties that were used. That's disgusting.
Well, potties, yeah.
No, there's been crap in it.
Ugh.
That's just horrendous.
Used toilet.
No, well, you know what? If you do it on eBay, there's probably some creepers that are looking for used toilet seats, you dope. You just put toilet seat down.
Oh, yeah, look. There's a ton of used toilet seats.
Because people are gross, Andrew. Yeah. There are weird people that get off on that.
Ew.
You do understand that, right?
Well, there's like all different ones. Like, oh my God, can you imagine walking into someone's house and you see the seashell one?
No, that's like a bedazzled toilet seat with shells.
You know what? I feel like that's a business people should go into.
Bedazzling toilet seats?
Yeah.
There's actually, my friend Scott has a very funny toilet seat top cover thing. It looks like matzah. And in like the Jewish type lettering, it says, "Let my people go" on this toilet.
That's a good one.
It is. It's very funny.
This one's got money in it.
But
I didn't know there were all these fun little toilet seats.
See, when I was a kid, I guess when you were probably really little, first of all, in the 70s, they had the shag carpeting, shag carpet toilet seat covers.
Whenever I see bathrooms, because
from the 70s.
Oh my God, the carpeting in bathrooms. I tweeted about this before. It is a sin.
Because they would have the shag carpeting part right in front of the toilet too.
Yeah,
even one drop of pee in there.
That
disgusting.
Is some stanky.
That is so gross. Whoever thought of that
carpet?
Ugh. And then they had the ones that were like the soft, cushiony ones. It was like that plastic that cracked and there was foam inside of it. And when you would sit your ass on it, it would go. Psh.
Okay, I will say those are actually very comfortable toilet seats.
Yes, but
I love them.
They all had cracks in them, and that's why they made that noise.
And then what would be terrible about those too is that if you went and used a toilet seat right after, those things are hot.
Yeah.
They retain all of your heat.
And it suctions your ass back up.
Oh, God. And it's like you're ripping yourself off.
And then there's those weird wooden ones. I don't know. And changing a toilet seat is really gross because I get that, and I have to wear gloves because you know how much pee goes in the bolt holes, the holes where the bolts go in?
Yeah, I mean, it's
There's
disgusting.
all kinds of caked on. Sorry.
Okay.
I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess being a plumber is not for you.
I mean, the cool thing about installing a new toilet seat is they have those like breakaway bolts. That's my favorite thing. I don't think you've ever installed a toilet seat, have you?
I have.
So they come
I
with
did the, what is the thing that we have here?
a toilet?
No. What's the bidet? The tushies.
Oh, yeah, but that's different.
No, you have to take off the seat.
No,
put the
no, I
tushy
know
on.
that. But when you first install a brand new toilet
Oh.
seat, it comes with like this plastic bolt that you tighten with a wrench or whatever. And as soon as it's completely tightened, the end part breaks off. So like you can't. The little thing is not
Does
there
it
anymore.
fall in the water?
No, it falls on the floor because the bolts are on the side of the seat.
Fine.
But I mean, this has been interesting toilet talk. But I'm not a return things guy. I will very rarely, if ever, take something back to a store.
I am a return guy, but via my mom.
Okay.
If I don't like something, I'll be like, Mom, are you going to the store this week? Can I bring something for you?
Yes.
And then she'll be like, yeah, absolutely, when I make my rounds.
Yes, like I have no problem sending things back as returns, but I don't like going in. I hate being that guy. Yes, I need to return this, the receipt and whatever. I don't know. I feel like people that work in stores hate returners. They hate returners. I just don't want to be that guy.
I feel like you're getting self-conscious over something that like a lot of people do.
You're probably right. But then, because then I'm in ShopRite. I'll be at the courtesy counter because I need to ask them a question about something. And then there's a lady like in front of me returning the boar's head turkey that she bought 3 weeks ago because it's not good anymore. Like people, do you know that people do that?
That's insane.
People will do that. If their produce has gets mushy after 2 weeks, they'll say, this wasn't fresh. Or this turkey smells. It's no good.
We actually knew people who, when they would go to hotels, they would put their own used underwear under the bed and be like, what is this?
Okay, well, that's BS. That's a scam.
But that's the same way as somebody going to a back. If I'm working a produce counter and you come to me, or I'm cutting cold cuts and you come back with turkey 3 weeks later and say, why is this bad? Well, because you've had it for 3 weeks in a fridge.
Like, I would never, ever, go buy a bunch of peaches at ShopRite, take a bite out of it and go, ugh, this one's not sweet, and take it back. There are people that do that.
Idiots.
It's not like it's bad. It's just it's not ripe. It just doesn't taste great.
Yeah, I do this Misfits Market box, so it's all kind of like the produce that wasn't good enough to show.
Oh, the fugly vegetables.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
got to tell you, it's great.
Well, they taste the same.
Shop. Yeah,
Close your eyes. You don't know.
yeah. Oh, I have to bring in the cucumbers. I got the mini cucumbers.
Don't. I'm inundated with cucumbers right now. Like, my life right now is cucumbers.
They're such a good snack.
This is harvest season.
It's perfect. They're the perfect little snack. They're 0 calories, essentially.
Yeah.
And they're so good.
They're very good.
Yeah.
I like, but the thing is, you can't leave them on the vine too long because then they get bitter in the middle, and the leaves hide them. I have so many cucumbers.
My acid reflux is killing me, though.
No, but it's burpless. I have the burpless ones.
Okay.
Mine are burpless.
Okay.
And I was actually with a lot of people over the weekend that's like, a what? No, burpless. It's a thing. It's for some reason cucumbers repeat on people. And
Yeah,
it gives them
I'm
like,
one of them.
It gives them like, blah,
Yeah. I get really bad acid reflux from cucumbers.
So they specifically bred and sell burpless cucumbers. I never knew what it meant. I just thought it meant like when you cut it, it doesn't make a noise. I didn't know. But then I
So
realized,
did you really think, like, when
thought
you
the
cut a
cucumbers
cucumber open, it was like,
yeah, I thought cucumbers burped.
and they made a cucumber that
Correct.
specifically didn't. Okay.
That's what I didn't know.
Just to confirm.
I didn't know because why would they call a variety of cucumber burpless? I just thought that was weird sounding. So you don't burp, not so the cucumber doesn't burp. So now,
burping
are you a
cucumbers
skin on or skin off? Do you
Skin on.
peel it?
Yeah, skin on.
You leave it on.
Yeah. And I also like sometimes a little salt.
All right, Cooper. I give her a plate of cucumbers and she dumps an entire
No, I'm lightly salted, sometimes even a little olive oil.
olive oil on cucumbers.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, think about it. You put them in salads with olive oil.
Can you? I don't. Could you?
What do you eat your salads with?
Raw. I'll eat it dry.
Same.
And if I don't, then I like
Like on planes when they give you the salads, if you're in like the first class
I don't use
section.
that dressing.
Yeah, I don't use the dressing either. I just eat it plain.
They usually give you weeds, though. I don't like eating weeds. I only like iceberg or romaine.
I will eat anything.
I don't like the weeds.
I go through days where I feel like if I don't have greens, I'm starving and I need a salad.
I'm gonna bring you some fat cucumbers tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
and I got beans and I have peas that are buried. I can't even find them. The tomatoes took over.
Farmer Scott,
yeah, I love my vegetable garden. I really do.
You till the garden?
I can't anymore because it's so overgrown. Like and you know what is very impressive for me anyway. My entire garden is giant, and I grew it from seeds. I didn't buy the plants this year. I did it myself.
That's amazing.
It really it is quite amazing to me how this could grow into this.
Right. That's like my bamboo.
In such a short period. Well, bamboo, I told you, is very evasive.
But the problem is it takes at least 5 years to show.
Invasive.
Right now, I'm halfway. My bamboo, I'm on year 2.
Okay.
And
I told you your neighbors
one of them is as big
you.
as me. No, I planted it so far back in like a dead patch.
I know, but they multiply
There's no way it's
fast.
There's no way.
Their roots go underground and they could grow miles away.
Not where this one's going.
All right, Winger.
Winger?
Yeah.
What the hell is Winger?
Miles away.
Huh.
You never heard that song?
Huh?
From Winger? Miles away?
No idea.
Okay.
How does it go?
90s. Miles away. Look it up.
Miles away.
Well, I don't know. Go ahead, YouTube it.
Miles.
Winger. You know who used to wear a Winger shirt? The kid on Beavis and Butthead? The little...
I wasn't a Beavis and Butthead fan.
Well, you were young.
Yeah, but I watched South Park, and it came out around the same time.
No, Beavis and Butthead was like 90...
yeah, and South Park was 1999.
No, Beavis and Butthead was 93, 4,
so 6
5,
years later.
Somewhere in there. Yeah, well, that was because when I applied for my job here in 1995, I was wearing a Beavis and Butthead tie, and it had already been out for a couple of years.
Headed for Heartbreak, Easy Come, Easy Go.
Miles away.
How Beavis and Butthead destroyed Winger's career.
See? Because the kid wore his T-shirt.
What's Miles Away?
Yeah. That's so funny. I want to read that article when we're done.
Oh, it's a movie.
A movie.
Or not a movie, a YouTube video.
Well, yeah, it's the music video. Right?
Yeah. Well, no. Okay, no.
I don't
On
understand.
YouTube, it's a video of somebody like going over
the Beavis and Butthead thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. Oh, yeah. This was like, breakup song, high school. 91 maybe? 92? Here we go. It's going to kick in. Right. Hair bands, man. 80s hair bands.
But didn't you say this came out in the 90s?
I think it's probably like 90, 91, somewhere in there. Maybe.
I love reading YouTube comments because you get such like an eclectic mix. You have people being like, who's still listening in 2022? And then you have people like this who get super introspective over that song. My God, I miss my youth. I'm 42 and I look in the mirror and I'm not the same man. This song came at a time in my life that was so amazing. I love my family so much, but I miss my past. I miss my friends and I wanted life to move on and now I want it to slow down.
See?
Sir, this
Winger.
is a Miles Away song by Winger.
Winger did that.
Hey, I'm a 15-year-old girl and I love 80s music. A lot of kids in my high school are actually gravitating toward this kind of music.
Yeah.
Are hair bands making a comeback?
They want to relive our youth.
I guess so.
Youth-
This band,
the
this
youth-
song,
youth
the
gone wild.
vocalist, it means so much to me. It's good to listen to them again. I can't. Like, they're so
Our
cheesy.
youth gone wild.
My other favorites are like 14-year-olds in the comments being like, I'm the only one in my class who listens to this. I'll keep your music alive.
Love it.
No, you're 14. Calm down.
Have you watched the Netflix documentary series, whatever, on Woodstock 99?
Yes.
I just finished episode 2.
So good.
But it was a movie. There was a movie about it not that long ago, and it's all pretty much the same thing. This one's it's longer because there's more stuff.
Was it the documentary?
Yeah, it's a 3-part documentary on Netflix. There's 1, 2, 3 episodes.
I'm trying to think. Did I watch the series?
It just came out.
Oh, so did you watch the other one?
Yeah, I saw the other one also.
So which one was better?
Well, this one is more in depth.
Got it.
There's
okay.
there's some really bad stuff that went on there. I mean,
Yeah.
I got to be honest. Yes, I got to be honest.
Hold, please.
What are you doing? Oh. We'll be back right after this. Sweet hole, and we're back. So anyway, Woodstock 99. I was at this radio station in 1999.
I know.
But the thing is, Woodstock 99 was a bit more rocky
Yes.
than it would be poppy.
It wasn't even rocky. It was more
hardcore.
grungy. like grunge, metal,
Limp Bizkit and Korn and all these
that
guys.
was the weird crossover acts
Right.
that were like rap metal.
Right, and they're the ones that made the place get torn up.
Yeah.
But
The Juggalos.
I guess that's why Z100 wasn't there. But I remember it's funny because the rock station in town was K-Rock at the time, and Z100 in our promotional arsenal in our vehicle garage had what we called the boombox radio, whatever the hell it was. It looked like a radio from the 90s, with cassette players and stuff. It was just this big, giant fiberglass truck, huge, and it would go up in the air on a scissor, and it would go like 100 feet in the air.
Oh, wow.
And and you'd broadcast from it at events and stuff like that. And so the guys at K-Rock, the program director, used to work at Z100, so he knew that we had that, and so they wanted to borrow it for that event. They were going to cover our logos with theirs, because basically you could. It's like a you go inside of it.
Yeah.
So they really wanted it to sleep in too, because it's disgusting. There,
Yeah.
So they brought it there, and it was up in the air, and then all the chaos started, and they started setting fires and knocking stuff over, whatever, and the thing burned in the air. It was on. It was on fire. Like there was a great Time. What's Time magazine?
I know what Time magazine is.
There was when right after Woodstock '99, the cover of Time magazine had all the fires and stuff, and you could see the Z100 boombox radio up in the air in flames.
That's crazy.
And, yeah, so I mean, I guess I don't remember whether we got it back or not. I mean,
Z100 like alternative still at the time?
No,
it was
no.
kind of it switched over. Britney Spears came out, and Sync, the Backstreet Boys, all that was starting to take over.
Yeah,
okay.
Z100 went kind of alternative in '94, '5, and early '96, and then we started playing LaBouche, and we started changing back. Yeah, so we were, but it was weird because we would still be playing Bush and LaBouche back next to each other, because we were. We didn't want to, it wasn't like we changed formats.
Yeah.
We were just kind of integrating the top 40 music back into the grunge type stuff and slowly changing it back, which is, where we are today. But see, that was my favorite time music-wise of Z100. I loved all that stuff. Those were like my favorite bands.
Was LaBouche the one that was da da da
No, they were Be My Lover.
Oh yeah,
Be My Lover. And then there was Le Click also, which was weird because they were LaBouche but not really. And they were around the same time too. But Dip Dop Day was what was her name? We had a big,
is your night.
Yes,
Amber. Till the morning
is it
light.
Amber? I think it was Amber. Yes, it was Amber because she played one of our shows also.
I have vivid. Don't ask me why. This is a memory that sticks out in my head. When I was a kid, I feel I am putting myself back in. We went to a cassette store. My parents bought this.
Specifically a cassette store?
It was a music store that had cassettes.
Okay.
My dad went in. He bought. I don't think I'm hallucinating this. I remember. And then we went to Chicken Holiday.
Okay. I remember that place. I don't think I've ever been, though.
Oh, Chicken Holiday was the best.
We had Pudgies. Same kind of thing. They were like fried chicken. It was delicious. They deliver it and everything.
Oh, Chicken Holiday was so good. And then they got rid of them all.
That's right. We had.
Wait, no. They still have one by us. Huh. But now it's like Cluck You.
Yes. Cluck You, too.
Yeah.
We had Record World in the mall, which is weird because Record World, then sold cassettes and CDs and whatever. And Sam Goody was the big one. I
remember FYE.
Goody got it. Goody got it. FYE, HMV.
Yeah.
Nobody Beats the Wiz here on the East Coast.
I loved the Wiz.
Crazy Eddie back in the day. They all sold.
Yeah.
You never heard of Crazy Eddie?
I was not. I think I was. It wasn't around.
His prices are insane.
I'm sure they are.
Okay.
The Wiz was, I remember when there was one by our house. That's where we've got TVs. I remember all of that. That was a great time.
But see, when you had it, you probably just remember it as The Wiz because they changed. Cablevision bought them and they became just The Wiz. When I was growing up, it was nobody, like the actual name of the store was Nobody Beats The Wiz. And I don't understand that. Like, why weren't you just The Wiz? But it was Nobody Beats The Wiz.
Yeah.
And people did. They did, and then they went out of business.
No, what's crazy? There's a store in Miami. Oh my God, what is it called?
A music store?
It's like an electronics store.
There was also Coconuts.
Oh. There was a store in Miami that you could buy whatever electronics.
Okay. Like their local electronics chain.
But my friend Monica was like, you barter the prices.
Absolutely.
I never knew this was a thing.
Yes,
until I went to school.
You don't ever pay the price on the shelf.
Wow.
At
I didn't know you could do that.
Stores, well, that's what Crazy Eddie, you would say, nah, you beat this price. And they did. Wow. A lot of the places, if you bring them an ad from another store, they will match or beat. But if you say, can you do a little better than that? It's almost like at a car dealership. They go in the back and they talk to the manager BS. They know how low that they can go, and they'll knock a couple of bucks off, and you're like, all right,
nuts.
sold. Yeah. Huh. You wouldn't think that.
Yeah.
Why would you ever think that? Because you can't go into Macy's and be like, this jacket, can I get it for a little bit less, please? But you know what? There are some cashiers who'll be like, I'll scan my friends and family thing for you. If you're nice to them.
It's always nice, yeah.
Yeah, you know, look, it always pays to be nice, Andrew.
You're telling me I totally am on board with that.
Don't go into a place as a raging jerk. Just be a nice person.
Just be a nice person.
Because these people deal with jerks all day.
Exactly.
So if you come in smiling, go, oh, that guy was a real jerk. So how are your kids? You know,
that's very direct.
Yeah. How was your weekend? What'd you do? You look like you had a nice weekend. You know, and
you look like you had a nice weekend.
Yeah. Oh, you're smart. You're glowing. You look great today. You know, you just give people compliments and like, oh, darling, that's so sweet. You can have my friends and family discount because you are my friend now.
I want to see this in action.
Well,
I want to see this in action.
I'm not a sweet talker like that, but I'm sure there are people that do it.
If I was ever at a store working, I'll pretend. You okay? Ready?
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm gonna play some crowd noise in the back.
Okay. Well, no, there's no crowds.
Store crowd.
You know what
noise.
you should play? You should play the old noise when they had intercom, when they had calls. It would go in the department stores. It would go. Ding, 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 ding. Everybody had their own tone. Do you know that?
Intercom noise?
Yeah, no, they had their own tone. Like if you would go into Macy's or Abraham and Strauss back in the day, and you heard this on the loudspeaker, ding, 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 ding. They were calling somebody. That meant for somebody to go somewhere. That was that. Everybody had their own tone.
Oh, 1 hour of the mall sounds.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm walking into Sid's pants, and you're at the desk. Oh.
Hi, welcome to Sid's Pants.
Well, how's everything going today?
Things are good.
Did you have a nice weekend?
I did.
Oh.
What are you looking for?
Well, I need a size 46. I don't see it.
Do you want me to check in the back?
Well, see, I just went on a diet. You look like I've seen you here before. You lost some weight, didn't you, since the last time I saw you?
Do you want me to get the pants from the back?
Well, I mean, what are the jeans that you're wearing? Because they look really good on you.
These are shorts.
No, but they used to be jeans. It looks like you cut them.
Oh, no. These are shorts.
Oh, well,
Thank you.
You wear them very well.
Thank you so much.
You're probably like a size 28. I mean, look at you.
Thanks so much.
So I need like double. I could fit, two of you in my pants.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, could you have another friend of yours that would like to get in my pants with you so we could see what size they are?
Sir, this is a mall store. Please leave Sid's pants. You scared me.
Anyway, but I had a coupon that was 20% off.
Yeah.
But I can't find it. Is there anything like, can you?
Yeah, we have a 10% discount.
Oh, that's so nice of you. That'd be nice.
So do you want me to go to the back to get you these pants?
You don't keep them out here?
We don't keep size 46 out here, sir.
Because it embarrasses you?
No, we just don't have them on our display.
Okay, yes. Can you please get them for me?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I got 10% off. See that?
Wow.
That was good.
You smooth talk to me.
I did.
Mostly because I was afraid when you were saying that you want people in your pants.
Right there in Sid's pants. Well, that was always a joke. That was one of those regional mall stores in the Northeast. Like every mall had a Sid's pants in it. Yeah. I never met Sid. You okay?
No, I swallowed.
Do you want a drink?
I'm good.
I have chocolate milk.
No, why would I want chocolate milk?
From Utterly Delicious NYC.
Well, yes. If it's utterly delicious chocolate milk, then I would have it.
It is. That's a nice play on words. I like that. It is utterly delicious.
Yeah.
It has to be a milk product, though. You can't say that with anything else. Right? It must be a dairy product.
Yeah.
Utterly really doesn't make sense. Then again, I mean, the word utterly means a lot. A lot. But it's a play on words when it's a dairy product.
Zinger.
Exactly.
If I've ever heard one.
I haven't had a zinger in a long time. I didn't really like zingers.
I don't even know.
Their host is snack cakes.
Oh, fun. Nice.
I'm not really into snack cakes anymore. I wish I was. I love the cream.
Sorry.
But what are you going to do?
I don't know what to tell you.
Anyway. All right. Cool. Thank you for listening to Bowl Chat.
Woohoo.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go eat my chicken Caesar wrap from Lenwich.
Oh, you asked me earlier. I'm sorry. I never answered. As far as salad dressing. My favorite salad dressing in the world is at the Plainview Diner.
Oh, boy.
And it's creamy Italian. Oh. I very rarely see creamy Italian anywhere. But they have it there, and I really like it. If not, my second choice would be ranch. Always on the side, though, because I don't like it drenched.
You're speaking my language.
Because they drench.
I'm a Caesar salad kid.
Oh, I like Caesar
and
dressing.
Olive oil.
But I like creamy Caesar dressing.
I could do creamy Caesar. I prefer just simple vinaigrette or simple olive oil or like a tahini dressing.
You know what Caesar dressing I used to like as a kid growing up? I don't even know if they make the brand anymore. Pfeiffer. It was called Pfeiffer salad dressing, and it was Caesar, but it wasn't creamy. That one I liked. It had little tiny little chunks of some kind of cheese in it. I don't know. It was good.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I don't think they make that anymore.
Sorry.
Anyway, what are you gonna do? I don't eat salad dressing that much. I really do. Unless I go out, I don't get like if I'm in the house just eating a head of iceberg lettuce. I don't put anything on it. I just eat it.
I mean, I love salad. I really do. Arugula is my favorite lettuce. But
could you just sustain your life on salad? Like if you could only eat salad for the rest of your life, could you think you'd be all right with it?
I mean, could I put chicken on it? Like I could just keep making a different salad every day?
No, just salad. Just greens.
It's very vague.
Okay, you could only vegetables. Vegetables only.
So I'm a vegetarian.
I guess.
Or I could. I wouldn't want to.
Right. I guess anybody could.
Yeah.
But you need protein and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Like I wouldn't want to not eat like eggs. I love eggs.
There's no protein in vegetables, is there? There must be a little bit.
You're asking the wrong kid.
I know.
Well,
I'm going to get the bowl.
okay.
All right.
I guess until next time, join us for an all-new Serial Killers on Monday.
Yes, and we're going to have lots of serial killers coming.
Yes.
Because we have so much cereal. We should just...
So much cereal, and we're going to have so many more fun guests.
You know what I
have
think
to
we should do?
schedule.
I think we should do a bonus episode of people that have sent us bags of granola because there's so many of them.
A granola surprise episode.
Granola surprise.
Yeah. And then
we'll call it Great Granola.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think we already had an episode titled that.
Did we?
For sure. We got to get Jason back for snacks.
Yes, please.
We got to get Brimstone, that wrestler.
The wrestler
on.
dude.
Yes.
Oh, we could talk to him about that guy that looks like Hulk Hogan but isn't.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We're all this and more coming soon
on Serial Killers and Bold Chat. Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us on all social platforms. Serial Killers PC. We really need to get those numbers up.
Yeah,
we have a lot more listeners than people that follow us. Can you just take 2 seconds to follow us, please? Give you $1.
Oh
No,
my
I
God,
won't.
that was such a good stretch.
I can't give you $1.
Why?
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's too many.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Until we see you on Monday.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, please.
And leave us reviews.
Like and subscribe where?
YouTube and also on whatever podcast platform you're on.
Very good. Thank you. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you Monday. Until then, say clink, Andrew.
Clink!
Clink.
That was fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Tickle, tickle.
They're calling you. Ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. I wish you could. Can you find that? Just real quick before we go. I know this is we're over already, but look for
Intercom.
old mall. Damn it! Old department store paging tones. Do that. Old department store paging tones. Because I that's what it was. They would be paging like managers or somebody to go somewhere or do something. Every one of those tones was a different person, and I'm sure it's there somewhere. And if you hear it, you might actually remember it. Because when we were kids, they definitely had it.
They do not have this.
Huh. All right. Well, I'm going to find it. I'll play it for you next week.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.